Hello everyone, this is Ikato again, and here I'll be covering my Gem Knight deck. Alright, so start it off, we have one Gem Knight Crystal. The reason we're using Crystal is because he's one of the bigger beat sticks. He's the biggest non-fusion beat stick, and he's easy to get out actually, despite the level 7. 3 Garnets, he's actually pretty useful. He follows some of the normal monster support that the Gem Knight carries, and he's also core for one of the bigger Gem Knight fusions. 2 Sapphire, he's pretty good. He's one of the bigger walls. He's also good for fusion material. Tourmaline can create 2 of the better fusions from the Gem Knight series, Topaz and Prismora. Sorry. Oh, anyway, Gem Armadillo, you want 2 of those because when normal summoned, you get to add a Gem Knight monster, any Gem Knight monster. 2 Alexandrite. The reason I got 2 is because one is going to be either used as the 1800 beat stick it can be. I know 1800's not huge, but whatever. So 1800 attack, or you can use it as rock for Zirconia. The other one, use its effect, shoot this card, special summon a Gem Knight normal, bring out Crystal instantly. I've done that first turn before and the guy quit because it's really hard to deal with this pretty fast. Amber, it's a Gemini, another Thunder type, and her effect is very good. Once per turn, you get to discard a Gem Knight card to add one of your remove from play monsters. You've seen it. I'm actually considering adding Rescue Rabbit to this deck, considering if I banish it, then go Amber's effect, I get to re-add Rescue Rabbit. And considering the amount of normal monsters I have in here, I could probably do it. Gem Knight Emerald, basically you force the fusion summon, except it's really generic. Also, it's an 1800 beat stick. Also, Emerald's my birthstone. Of course, I got a bias to it. Gem Knight Iolite, another good wall, second only to Sapphire for the non-fusions. I don't really use him that much other than a wall or fusion material as the Aqua type for Aquamarine. 2 Obsidian, because he gets to special summon a level 4 or lower normal monster in your graveyard, hint like Garnet or Sapphire, when he's used as when he's sent from the hand to the graveyard. In other words, use him as fusion material, you get the effect. 2 Gem Merchants, they seem to be basically the honest of the type. And the cool thing is, if you run Earth normal monsters, go ahead and tech Merchant. 2 Gem Turtles, they get to add the Gem Knight Fusion from your deck to your hand. I've got 2 of them because the Tails and Defense and the Flip effect. Okay, 3 Gem Knight Fusions. You'll notice this deck is really fusion heavy, but you know they're like heroes except they're cooler. The cool thing about Gem Knight Fusion is not only does it let you fusion summon a Gem Knight card, by banishing a Gem Knight from your graveyard, you get to add Gem Knight Fusion right back to your hand. It's a self-recycling fusion card. Heavy Storm, back row disposal. Monster Reborn, do I really need to explain it? Mystical Space Typhoon, of course. Particle Fusion, it's basically Gem Knight Fusion, but instead of being able to come back to you, you can, I think it's you banish? Yes. Sorry. Okay, wait, one sec, sorry. Then, yeah, you can banish the card from the graveyard and select one Gem Knight Fusion material monster used for the fusion summon. So let's go ahead and say we used Crystal and Garnet in, let's say we used it for Zirconia. We can do Particle Fusion, banish that, and then select Crystal. Zirconia gains 2,450 attack. Not bad, right? Swords of Revealing Light, because Gem Knights can take a little bit to start up, but once they get the ball rolling, they're pretty good. 2 Dark Bribes for negation. Gem Enhancement, it's pretty good actually, because you contribute 1 Gem Knight monster, special summon a Gem Knight monster from your graveyard. Hint, okay, I summon Amber, Gem Enhancement, sacrifice Zirconia, or Master Dia once that finally comes out. Hintity hint hint, Dueling Network. 2 Magic Cylinders, a Mirror Force, Pyroxene Fusion, it's basically Trap Fusion if you've ever read the GX manga. Trap Fusion for Gem Knights. Basically, it's to fuse on their turn. You flip it, then you conduct fusion. Starlight Road. Now for the, well, of course, but now for the fusions. Gem Knight Amethyst. It's a pretty good wall. Also, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, like if they destroy it and they have a bunch of face downs, it gets rid of all the back row for them. Gem Knight Aquamarine. And when it's sent to the graveyard, it basically can serve as a Brio. Citrine. If anyone's familiar with Mirage Dragon, you'll know this effect. Basically, if it's attacking, they can't play Magic Cylinder on you, or Mirror Force, or any of that. Prism Aura, good for monster disposal. You send a Gem Knight card, and then you destroy a face-up card on the field anywhere. Gem Knight Ruby, as I referenced with Garnet, it's basically the upgraded form of Garnet, as you can even see it in the appearance. But you could tribute it's the Terra Firma. Tribute a Gem Knight, and then it gains attack equal to the other one, and then also it can pierce. Topaz, now Topaz is mean despite it being only 1800. It can only be done with Tourmaline and another Gem Knight, but it can attack twice, and then it has Flame Wingman's effect of the inflicting damage equal to the attack of the destroyed monster. Now Zirconia. This isn't something you see a lot nowadays. No effect on a fusion monster. However, if you look at it, it's a pretty heavy beat stick. And it's only a Gem Knight and a rock. Most Gem Knights are rocks. Stardust Dragon from Starlight Road, and then Gem Knight Pearl, their Exceed. Now, there are going to be 3 more Gem Knights coming out fairly soon on DN, I hope. You have Gem Knight Lazuli, which I forget its ability really, but it's a 1-star effect monster that can be put in the normal deck. It's not a fusion. You have, I think it's Gem Knight Serifia or something like that. It basically is a double summon while it's on the field. And then Master Dia, which is going to serve as the Divine Neos of the archetype. Alright, well, this has been my Gem Knight deck. I hope you find it useful to you. Alright, well, this is Ikuto, signing off. Bye.